Welcome back, everyone. Our next guest is making the ultimate retro glamorous dinner dish. Steak Diane. How long has it been since you've heard that? He is giving this classic meal his own modern twist, and he is back in our kitchen. We're so happy to have him. Welcome back, our good friend, lifestyle expert, Chadwick Boyd.
It's great to see you. Hey, guys.
You look great.
You look great.
You really dressed for the party
occasion.
today.
Yeah, it's a dinner party, right?
Well, Steak Diane is fancy.
Yeah.
Cameron, Orly, and Paigey have a beautiful steak dinner in front of them.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Chadwick.
That's right, a huge supper. Now, the thing with Steak Diane is this is something that we saw really like in the 70s. Maybe you saw it in the 80s, and then suddenly it disappeared.
Yeah.
Where did it get its name? What is Steak Diane?
So there was a chef in the 40s and 50s. It was a tableside presentation, and there was a chef who created it, and daughter was named Diane. So it kind of carried that through. And you're right, in the 70s and 80s,
You sort of saw it
this was kind of
places.
people did it at home. Now I'm bringing it back. I'm going to claim that myself.
I love it.
all
I
right?
think, what's
And
old is new again.
Make it super simple for people to do at home.
Now, what they would do, though, originally the Steak Diane, if I am correct, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, they used to set it on fire. Is that right? Okay.
Yes, tableside flambe. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that today. My hair would catch on fire.
Something about the 80s, you wanted to catch everything on fire. Do you remember Baked Alaska?
Yes.
Everything came to the table on fire.
Yes.
It's okay. I guess the laws, the fire laws have changed now. All right, so it starts with a great piece of steak.
Yeah, so this is a sirloin, a very lean piece of meat, because basically we're going to just cook it, sear it on either side for a couple minutes. So we want to season it with salt and pepper.
Always this thin, or did you cut it?
So we're going to butterfly this. It's a great question. So you can buy these steaks, take a sharp chef's knife, cut it in half, and that's what makes it almost like a minute steak. Remember minute steaks?
Oh,
It cooks really
another
fast.
thing from the 80s.
That's right. And we've
Minute
got
rice as well, right?
a hot pan, 1 tablespoon of olive oil and butter.
Okay.
I'm going to take this baby.
All right. Now, I know this is very special to you, not just because it's a wonderful classic dish, but it's also one of the first things you actually made for your mother.
That's right. So this was, when I was a kid, I studied this cookbook.
Oh my gosh.
Every day I would
so
come from school. This was like my homework.
Is that the actual one?
This is the actual one.
Good for you to keep that. That is
1957.
great.
I keep this in my test kitchen. I graduated to the adult Betty Crocker cookbook making this dinner party for my mother.
Isn't that the sweetest? I mean, it gives me chills looking at this.
You were born knowing what you wanted to do.
I did. I did know what I want to do.
He would come home from school, rush home from school, and make all the little recipes in here. Chadwick, this is the sweetest thing ever.
I love the illustrations.
I
right?
know, they're
And the name,
beautiful.
it's the cookbook. Not a cookbook, but
The cookbook. And by the way, it's still in print if anybody wants this for their children. It's so cute. All right, so we put the steak on, and you have a little tip. You weight it down.
Weight it down like this, and that's what cooks it really, really fast. And then when you flip it, it looks golden and delicious like that.
And how long will we cook on each side?
So 2 minutes.
2 minutes, that's it.
Yep.
All
So
right.
we're going to move this out of the pan.
And now you're going to make the
We've
delicious
got the brown
sauce.
bits in here. We're going to add ½ a pound of mushrooms.
Any particular mushrooms?
Cremini white button mushrooms work really well.
Okay.
1 fine cut shallot.
Right.
And ½ a cup of white wine.
Now, if you didn't want to...
Throw in the butter.
Is that why it caught on fire? Because of the wine? Back in the day?
They actually added cognac to it, which would just whoosh.
Right.
Yeah. And then you just let this cook down.
For how long?
For, let it simmer maybe about 10 minutes, and then it looks so delicious like that. Look how rich that is. And Steak Diane has a very rich, rich sauce. That's what it's known for.
And
You guys enjoying that?
Absolutely
Yes.
delicious.
If
Yeah,
you didn't want to use the wine, is there a substitute?
That's a great question. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice work perfectly.
Interesting, okay.
Really nice and fresh.
Nice.
So we're just going to simply finish this off.
Would you ever use red wine in this?
That would actually be a really nice twist to it. It's
Okay.
almost like a bourguignon.
That's what I
kind of
was
thing.
wondering,
Yeah.
okay.
So 2 tablespoons of butter.
Can I ask you, so it's what you're doing now that makes it the Diane? Like, in other words, what is it, what Dianifies it? Is it the sauce?
The butterfly of the steak, the richness of the sauce.
I gotcha.
Yeah, and then Worcestershire sauce.
And we're not sure because the chef named it after his daughter. I was just talking to Chadwick about it. I'm like, maybe this was the only thing the little girl would eat. So he just said Steak Diane.
There you go. Good.
You know
good
what
to
I
know.
mean? Maybe
Thank
it's
you
like,
for that.
this is
Sorry if
how
I
she'll
missed
eat
that.
it.
Somebody
Who
Google that.
knows? But there must be an answer.
All right, so we're adding a teaspoon of Dijon. I added the Worcestershire sauce. Just let this cook down and let it melt.
Gosh, that sauce would be good on anything.
And we add our chopped herbs. You can do tarragon, parsley, all kinds of good stuff. Give it a good mix.
Oh my gosh, yeah, keep that
let's-
going. I'll put this on the
And reasonably
keep the
simple.
sauce going.
Plates.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I
Simmer
could do
this
this. I feel like I could make this for my mom.
I know you can do this.
And the twice baked potato?
The twice baked potato, again, another thing from the past.
So
How did you make that?
Finish that. Just bake a russet in the oven. Roll it with some cheddar cheese and some sour cream. Put it in back in the oven. Broil it with some butter. And then I basically just blanched broccoli and green peas with an herby vinaigrette. Very simple. Fresh.
This is a
Literally,
dream
you
come
could do
true.
this in like 40 minutes, and for a dinner party, it looks sophisticated. You could up it with some filet mignon. It's super simple.
It's super impressive.
By the
Really
way,
wonderful.
Yeah, and completely
my
delicious.
goodness.
Deb,
Great, Deb.
you are going to
Oh, I can't wait.
Do our
absolutely
thing
love it.
here.
I know
I
am
love steak so much.
already. Enjoy, guys. This recipe is part of our Home and Family Love Ever After DIY and cookbook as well, everybody, which you can download over at hallmarkchannel.com. As always, Chadwick and
Chadwick.
Debbie are enjoying themselves.
Wow.
Right?
This is classically delicious.
And for more from Chadwick, you know where to go. ChadwickBoydLifestyle.com, because it says so right there. And coming up
too.
next, did I catch you with your mouth full, Orly? Because
waited.
you're taking your love of fashion to a whole new level coming up.
Yeah, well, we know that lighting can really set the mood, but now it can even show your style. Come on back. This is a good one.
Style with your lighting. See you back.